Well guys, day one, muzzleloader season. Already seen 4 deer. 7:30. I don't think I've seen 4 deer walking in all year, total. So maybe with everybody pushing these deer around for the last few days of season, maybe I drove these deer back in this way. I was about 10 yards below me last year on the opening day, I believe it was. It was pouring the rain down when I shot my big doe. Let me break down the setup for you. I got a creek below me about 120, 150 yards away. Got a big old field above me right now. I got oaks back this way, oaks behind me. And the best part is the bedding area is right below me. But I hunted this place last week and never saw a deer. But what has to happen right here is these deer have to come all around this hillside from the other side where all the other fields are at. The field's down low where the pond is. They gotta come up the hill, walk around this hillside, or come off the field, wrap down and hit this trail out through here. Or they're coming up from the creek bottom and working their way back to bed. I'm glad it's a week early because last year is when that big 8 that I was chasing all bow season come walking over that hill with one side of his rack. Of course, I didn't shoot him. I figured I'd get a crack at him this year, but so far never go. But it's a week earlier now. We eliminated our doe season. Now we got muzzleloader season on the 3rd of December. But the reason why I'm right here right now is because I went over here and I walked and looked over the opposite side of the ridge over towards the creek. And it must have been bedded down or something. But anyway, I jumped it up and I seen a tail. I swear to God, it was that long and that freaking wide. So I know it's a good deer. I don't know if it's a buck or a doe, but I know it come running out this way. So I'm hoping that it'll come out over here when I hit that logging road and shoot up here in the woods and head back. And I know there's 2 on that side of the hill, so maybe they'll come up, cross over. I'd say this field hasn't been brush hogged in like 6 years, and they finally brush hogged this year. So I'm figuring somebody was in here hunting. And these deer may not cross that wide open field like that. So for right now, I'm going to stay right here and then I'm going to hit the ridge top. Where I was wanting to go this morning, but circumstance being I seen 4 deer, I'm going to stay right here. And maybe with these mornings, it's 60 degrees this morning. 60. I mean, it is hotter than a witch's tit. That's why my coat's unzipped. Of course, there's always a chance that they'll come off out here on this logging road as well. Not very likely. I've never seen them do it, but there's trails beating off that hillside. Got the old night out today. Hopefully we can repeat last year and get this done. I can kill 2 with a muzzleloader. So, but I still got 2 bucks to kill. So, hopefully I've got her. I want you to stay tuned. Something's hopefully going to die today. Stay with me. I think it was back in 2008. This is the exact spot where I skylined my 8-point at. It was early in the morning. He's walking that field line up there. Cahoon. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to give it about a couple hours here. Well, guys, I, just a few seconds ago, I was, looking up on the hillside here, and I, turned around, and there's, two yearlings working their way up to me. Of course, I didn't know it was there. It was in the underbrush. Hell, it could have been bedded there all morning. And they trotted back down the hill. I thought maybe they might run back out this way, but I'd say they're just standing down there. Maybe at least get them on film or something. But I was actually getting ready to leave. Probably still am. It's freaking crazy. I probably wouldn't have shot him anyway. I'm sitting here all morning waiting for deer to come by, get them on video. Here come them two little yearlings. See, them two should have been coming out of the field. I was actually expecting to see them. But they must have been down the creek, or come out from the hollow out this way. Yeah, maybe they'll come back up here in a little bit. I ain't gonna stick around too much longer. It's after 9 o'clock right now. I'm gonna jump it on back to the hollow. Probably around 9. I'll give it another half hour. Then I'm gonna head on back. That's just the way my year's been. A day late and $1 short. Like I said, I wouldn't have shot them, but you just don't know what would have been in behind them. There's I hate to say a nice buck, I really do. But for 2012, he's a nice buck. I've had on camera a few times. He was still alive early November. But he's a mainframe 6 with a kicker coming off his base about that long. And my semi-pet 6-point, I have no idea. He blew up from a 1.5 years to a 6-point. And I know this because during the summer, he damn near would come right to me, wanting some corn. And the doe, they were still hanging together in the summertime too. But after that, after August, it was, now whether CWD got them or what actually happened to them, we'll never know. They could have got pushed out of here too. And then most recent buck that worthy of it is an 8-point. But the one I've been bow hunting for, I seen him late October, and I was bow hunting for him for about 20 days. Turned out to be a 10-point. I thought it was an actual 8-point. He had just little points on the end to make him a 10-point. Was shot and killed by a trespassing poacher during their Thanksgiving drive. So I was looking forward to the beginning of last week until the picture came on Monday morning on the internet. And he's trying to lie about where he shot it at, but Winnie actually knows where they was at that day. But anyway, enough talking. Get off here about another half hour, and then I'm gonna head on out the road. I don't know if I'm gonna go up high to the ridge or if I'm gonna go to the hollow. I'm not sure yet, but just stay with me. Never know. Well, guys, I made it back to the hollow. Ended up jumping 3 more. Don't know what it was. 2's just shot out around top of the hill, and 1 shot on that side of the hill. Here in a minute I'll give you a scan by what I got to look at. I got a lot of room to view. About 10 o'clock right now. I'm leaving here at 11:30. I gotta do something to eat. Then we'll head to the other farm for the evening hunt. Hopefully I don't have to, but it's just I'm starting to see some deer now. That's about 7 or 8 this morning, and I ain't really went that far. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm about 3/4 mile in, but I walk logging road. I just to get back here. If I really want to kick the brush up, I'd be hitting some of these brushy areas and seeing what's all in there. So this is so far so good. I want to change out the battery. Battery's getting low. Anyway, stay with me. Hopefully this is it. Hopefully we can get her done. Well, guys, it's pushing 11:30 right now, and I haven't seen no deer come around the hillsides. I'm just gonna load up and head on back. Maybe I can jump on up walking out. I still gotta check the cameras and grab a bite to eat and head to the other farm. I knew I should have come here first this morning. Oh well. Anyway, stay tuned tonight. I'm gonna head to the other farm and maybe we can catch something slipping out of them big fields wanting to drink of water. Stay with me.